I am back, and as you see, I'm set up out by the car now. I'm about to use my handy kneeling pad, which is actually one of the extras that Mytee's giving away now, is a Mytee kneeling pad. So if that's something you're looking for, it now comes with the actual tool. As you see, I got the old school upholstery tool set up, and I'll just kind of show you around the car. Anybody that's ever used this is going to be familiar with it. It's not real handy, and when you're using it, you have to drag like this in order to clean, and then it's a lot of going back and forth to try to clean those spots and make sure they're dry. When you get to the corners like this, the only way I could find to really clean them was to spray water this way and saturate the area, and then try to get as close in there as possible in order to clean. Around seats, impossible. You can get some of these areas, not real easy. This machine is, like I said, is great for special projects. If you got something special you need to clean up, use this. For these general cleanings where you're just doing a normal shampoo of a vehicle, it's terrible. Now I'll show you the new Mytee Dry upholstery tool. See, you get into the car, much easier to maneuver this. Everything turns, everything's tight. You can get underneath the pedals. And with this tool, you're cleaning back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And all you're watching is if the dirt from the top is clear. Once it's clear, you know it's clean. You can come around here, get all this real good. This comes out real easy. Underneath the seat, no problem. The only issue, of course, is when you're talking about down in this no man's land. When I get to this area, I'm still using steam and still using towels to clean this area, because there's no extractor in the world that's going to get down in there unless you remove the seat. Speaking of seats, this is one of the best seat tools I've seen. Doesn't oversaturate it. Once you put your solution here and scrub whatever you do to do your shampooing process, rinse it out, suck it up, real easy. Leaves this pretty much dry. By the time you get done doing the back, the bottom is almost dry. You can sit on it. And now I'll actually do a little cleaning with these with a nice dirty piece of carpet. I'll meet you over there. Hi, I'm back. And as you can see, I got a nice dirty piece of carpet out here. I was kind of playing around on one little square there just to see what it used to look like. I'm going to go ahead and clean a nice section here. And this is my preferred shampooing method. As you see, I use a Tornador Black. And inside of here, I have a solution of Folex, and it's 4 parts deionized water, 1 part Folex. And just on a side note, this is my go-to general cleaner. I can get a gallon of Folex at one of the local hardware stores. I think it costs me 15 bucks, and that gives me 5 gallons of carpet cleaner. It's a really good deal, and it does a pretty good job. This is my delivery method. It does a real good job of beating the fabric, and I don't really have to scrub anything unless I have something special going on. So let me go ahead and start cleaning this up.
There's a little depression here.
As you can see, the fibers are a completely different color now. Folex does a great job of cleaning it, but all that dirt and everything else is still in the fibers, so you want to rinse that up, rinse the solution up, and get all that dirt and everything out of it. I'll start out with my new Mytee Dry. And the way I like to warm this up, because the solution hose is going to be full of cold water, I've had this warming up for a little bit. You'll turn the pump on. I'm not sure if you can see this or not, but the way it comes out, it just kind of goes out like that. If you have the vacuum going, see, when the vacuum's going, it just goes straight up in there, and you don't have that leaking all over the place. What I like to do is turn the pump on, turn this on, and just wait for the water to be hot, which, whew, it's warm now. So I'll go ahead and turn that off. course, righty-tighty, lefty-loosey. Got my pump on, got the back on, got the solution on. See, it does a real good job. They were still picking up some dirty water there, so if this was an actual carpet that I was cleaning, I'd hit a little longer, but for time constraints, I'm gonna go ahead and switch over to the new tool, or the old tool, and let you see the difference between the two. Thanks. Hi, I now have the old upholstery tool set up, and as you can see, I'm sure most of you probably use one of these. The water comes out quite aggressively, which is good for some applications, but for general cleaning, not so good. As you can see out here in open, this isn't a bad machine. Once you get in the car, it's terrible. The biggest issue I have with this, I can't see the dirt coming up, so I don't know if this carpet's going to be clean. I mean, the carpet you can kind of tell. When you're talking about upholstery and seats, you can't tell if that's clean until it's dry. And a big problem I would have is this stream is so powerful, especially when you're talking about seats, that I would get these tiger stripes on the seat, because it would blow all that dirt and grime to the side. And even though I'm doing, whoo, that's hot, see? Just burnt myself on a big metal piece. This is the worst here. This whole line, all the way down here, is smoking hot. If it brushes my leg, my arm, it burns me pretty good. But back to the tiger striping, I would overlap about half the length of this tube, and you'd still see on the seat these tiger stripes from that powerful spray of hot water coming out and breaking that dirt up, but it just pushes it to the side. And it was impossible, no matter how many overlaps I did, to get it clean. And the worst part is I couldn't tell if it was clean until it dried. With the Mytee Dry upholstery tool, I know it's clean because I saw there's no more dirt coming up, and it's not blowing that dirt everywhere, it's going straight up the hose. That's the biggest benefit of that tool over this one. You still want to keep this tool. That powerful stream is good in some instances that I did go over, and if you have this, don't sell it, don't get rid of it. It's great for special jobs. I would definitely suggest investing in this for general cleaning. I appreciate you watching the video. This is Eric with the details. Thank you.